Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate all BlackBerry fuckers. Fucking the speculators and the scam in BlackBerry. As I told you, this is not Nokia, this is not Apple, this is a complete scam. And congratulations, because once again you see that I was absolutely correct about BlackBerry. So the stock was halted. Last week I told you that while the stock will not break $11.30 and to remain above that price, the stock would be a sell. So today the stock was halted, and on the halt immediately you saw and you had an opportunity to make further profits on the short side, even if you didn't have one. And congratulations, because now you are seeing a new low, $8 in BlackBerry. That, I repeat, it was a complete scam to be pumping this company, as analysts they have been doing, to $22 when the stock it was not worth that. So the stock was a strong sell, and you had to sell short the scam precisely for the crash. And this is how then you make the most. And my friends, this is trading. You don't invest in scams. Scams, they are not worth, okay? The quality companies that I've been announcing here, they made 300% gains, 400%, 500% gains. Those were the companies to invest in the stock market, not this fucking scam that you had to sell short for the crash. And bear in mind that selling short for the crash is coming since 2007, 2008, 125 all the way up to 145, all the way down to single digits, my friends. And during the course of 2013, I already published several case studies. I followed up with you all the pivots here in BlackBerry, and I told you, do not invest in BlackBerry for any kind of buyout. So my friends, you had to listen, and here you have the confirmation. If you were a long position in BlackBerry and you were speculating on things that you don't know, then you are, I believe that you fully deserve your losses, because if you wanted to buy this company for the speculation, you had to buy it when I announced it, in fact, last year at $6.30, and then the stock gained 300%. But you had to sell, because this is a speculative crap that the management always proved to be completely incompetent, and moreover, even more dangerous. All the analysts that they were pumping the stock in January 2013 and during the course of the last months with upside targets completely ridiculous and criminal, $22. So short the scam all the way down at least $8, my friends, and don't invent what you don't know, because this is not Facebook, my friends. Facebook, yes, I told you, invest 20 million shares, buy 20 million shares at $19 average price. When everyone was selling the stock, when the insiders were selling, the analysts were downgrading and everything, like American Express at $11. Here, you don't speculate on this shit, because you don't know what is going to happen, and since you don't know what is going to happen, you don't speculate. In the first place, the objective is always to make the most on the short side and to sell short the crap all the way down to the minimum, the lowest price. And then after you limit the risk, you can eventually to speculate. But you know that 90% of people, those scam investors, they were speculating on the BlackBerry buyout. And if they were speculating on the BlackBerry buyout, and if the BlackBerry buyout was announced even without existing, you already knew that 99% of the cases where these things, the rumors, they come out and they have no sense at all, you were likely to see this stock going down. This is precisely what is happening, because do you believe that this company is worth what it was, $22, and then the analyst that was upgrading to 22, meanwhile he decided to review the target to 15. So for the guy is always a buy, and he has been buying, everyone has been buying. That is precisely what you want, because then the stock crashes is when you have the crashes. So you had to follow up the stock, but not to invest in this crap, because if you invest in this crap, then you can incur in very large losses. And the small, that those retail investors, the fools, They lost all their money, my friends, trying in the past few months, always trying to figure out where this was going to be bought. They don't know. So you need these speculators, these scam investors, precisely to lose all their money. And then, yes, you can buy when all of them capitulate. When all of them capitulate, eventually even someone, you can find a fool that can buy BlackBerry. But you have to not to enter the speculative game, because if you enter the speculative game, as it was happening already again, you remember in August that $12, it was a wonderful short. A wonderful short. So if you were speculating, you had to close the long position, you had to sell short the most precisely when I told you at $12 in August, and then, my friends, you see what is happening, and then you made $4 in profits all the way down today to $8. $4, 12 to 8 is a lot, my friends. Is in terms of percentage, we are talking about a lot of money. A lot of money. At least to 8, because this is a new low below the previous low that was $8.70. So where is the low? Do you know where is the low? The minimum, the very minimum, the bottom. You are going to figure fucking the bottom? You don't know. I know. You don't fucking know. If I know everything, if I have proven that I know everything, you just have to fucking follow the guidelines and nothing else. Because I gave you here for years all the tops and bottoms in this fucking crap that is BlackBerry. That one day they decided to call this the next, whatever. That was a darling in Wall Street. Well, in fact, this is worth single digits and nothing else. It is what it is. Thank you.